In 1912, a Bay Irish hunter is born in Devon, England. At an auction, farmer Ted Narracott outbids his landlord Lyons for the colt, to the dismay of his wife Rose, because the family needs a working horse that can plow the field, not an Irish hunter. Their son Albert, accompanied by his best friend Andrew, names the colt Joey, and teaches him to come when he imitates an owl's call. The pair form a close bond. Against all odds, the horse and boy successfully plow a rocky field, saving the family's farm. Rose shows Albert his father's medals from the Second Boer War, and gives him Ted's regimental pennant, confiding in Albert that his father carries physical and mental scars from the war. In 1914, as war with Germany is declared, heavy rain ruins the family's crops, forcing Ted to sell Joey to the army. Albert is heartbroken and tries to stop the sale but is too late. Captain James Nichols sees Albert's attachment to the horse and promises to look after Joey. Albert tries to enlist but is too young, and before the company departs, he ties his father's pennant to Joey's bridle and promises Joey he will find him. Joey bonds with Topthorn, a black stallion with whom he is trained for his military role. The horses are deployed to Flanders with a flying column under the command of Nichols and Major Stewart. They lead a cavalry charge through a German encampment, but the unit is decimated by machine gun fire. Nichols is killed along with almost all his fellow cavalrymen and the Germans capture the horses. Gunther, a young German soldier, is assigned to the care of Joey and Topthorn. When his younger brother Michael is sent to the front lines, Gunther takes the horses and the four of them desert. The German army soon tracks down the boys, who are shot for desertion. But the Germans leave without noticing the horses. They are found by a French girl named Emily the next morning. German soldiers arrive at her grandfather's farm, but Emily hides the horses in her bedroom. For her birthday, Emily's grandfather allows her to ride Joey, but they run into the Germans who confiscate the horses. Emily's grandfather keeps the pennant. By 1918, Albert has finally enlisted and is now fighting alongside Andrew in the Second Battle of the Somme. After a British charge into no man's land, Albert and Andrew miraculously make it across to the German trench, where a gas bomb explodes. Andrew is killed by the gas attack while Albert survives, temporarily blinded. The Germans use Joey and Topthorn to haul artillery, under the care of Private Hengelmann. He cares for them as best as he can, but Topthorn succumbs to exhaustion and dies. Devastated over the loss of an animal he came to care for, Hengelmann rebels against his commanders and is detained, but not before freeing Joey from his reins. Joey escapes, narrowly evading an oncoming tank, and gallops into no man's land, becoming entangled in barbed wire. Colin, a British soldier, makes his way to Joey under a white flag and tries to free him. Peter, a German soldier, comes over with wire cutters, and together they rescue Joey. To decide who should take the horse, they flip a coin. and Colin wins and guides the injured Joey to the British trench. Albert hears about Joey's rescue while recuperating. Just as Joey is about to be put down by a doctor who deems the horse too injured to recover, Joey hears Albert's owl call. Albert, his eyes still bandaged, is able to describe Joey in perfect detail, and the two are reunited. The doctor decides to nurse Joey back to health. World War I ends, and Joey is ordered to be auctioned because only the horses of officers will return home. Albert's comrades raise a collection to bid for the horse. The auction is won by Emily's grandfather, who implies that Emily has died and the horse is all he has left of her. However, after Albert pleads with him, the old man recognizes the strength of the soldiers' bond and returns the pennant and Joey to Albert. Albert returns with Joey to his family's farm, embracing his mother and returning the pennant to his father. Who extends his hand to him with pride, as Joey watches.